loudly. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Astronauts offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's made. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
A strike downfield. He's off to the races. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Astronauts will snap it on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And they run the option. You can just tell, man, that just the timing of that wasn't set up well. And the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The play-action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Catch in the middle, it's Robbins. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Handoff to the single running back.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen.
Oh, look out! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll run the option. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so... Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
After misfiring, it's second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll go to the fullback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Let's see what he can do with it. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Brings up second and goal.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
3, Georgia, 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking for a man on second down. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
On the option. He'll toss it. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football. And right here, just chews up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Now the toss. Got room at the 35. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Astronauts will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Got room on the return. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw one to his right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside and making the big tackle.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Dances away from the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Extending the play. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The back goes in motion. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
The Astronauts send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Moving away from pressure. He'll fire to his right. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Firing to the right, complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Georgia!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll bring it out. It's low. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the sack all the way back at the 5. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Time to take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Georgia going up tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On fourth and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal. At the 35, he's loose. And he breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Astronauts!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Astronauts will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. First down here for the offense. Now on the option. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A first down for the offense. Hands it off. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense set for a first down play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for room. It's made. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Astronauts will line up to punt it away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Pirouettes through. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd down play from the gun. Gets rid of it. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on...
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Astronauts want to pick up the tempo.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 2nd down now after the sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Astronauts. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Here's the give off the left side. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth. It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Georgia.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. The give to the back. And into the end zone.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.